a lot of powder on.
That's how it looks to me, too.
Now will you try what I said?
Guess I better. It's cold.
Just hold it there.
How do you know it will work?
I ought to know. My mother's a nurse.
Oh, yeah.
And besides, I saw it on TV.
Really?
On Mr. Invincible.
Mr. Invincible had a black eye?
Some guy snuck up and hit him from behind. Anyway, he put a stake on it and it went right away.
Oh, will it work with the pork chop?
I guess so. It's just from a different part of the cow.
Look any better to you?
Well,
me neither. I want your secret oath that you will never tell anybody how I got it.
Secret oath? You know me, Earl J. Wagadorn.
That's why I want your secret oath.
Okay.
Good, because if my mother ever finds out, she'll kill me.
Yeah. Maybe you didn't have it on long enough. Why don't you try it again?
Earl J. Wagadorn, where did you get that pork chop?
I was too hungry and I couldn't wait for dinner.
You just hand it right over, young man. And where did you get that?
Corey got it from the refrigerator.
You know exactly what I mean. Have you two been fighting again?
No, ma'am.
No, Mrs. Wagadorn, honest.
Well, Earl, I'm waiting for an explanation.
I can't remember.
I think you better go home now, Corey. I see I'm gonna have to jog Earl's memory from the other end.
Yes, ma'am.
5 minutes, Corey, and then bed.
Okay.
How's it coming?
Terrible. I can't find the junkie's head or his other end either.
Well, maybe I can help. Let me see. Oh, this looks like his tail, I think. See if it fits.
It does. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. You know, Mrs. Wagadorn tells me that Earl has quite a black eye.
Uh-huh.
What happened?
What?
I mean, Earl's black eye.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
I gave my secret oath.
Well, that sounds pretty serious.
I hope Earl J. Wagadorn doesn't get punished too bad, 'cause it was my fault.
You gave Earl the black eye?
No, he had to fight for it, but on account of me.
On account of you?
Yes, but that's all I can tell you. I've got to go to bed now.
Medical Lab, Julia Baker at Astrospace. I want to report a miracle of medical science. According to your x-rays, one of our employees, a Mr. Francis Alswang, is 7 months pregnant and about to become the mother of twins. I think there's been a slight mistake, too. You dig up Mr. Alswang's correct x-rays and get them over here in 15 minutes, or I'll sick Hannah Yarby on you. Goodbye.
You got some time for me, Mrs. Baker?
Oh, Mr. Cortazzo, do come in.
I have another little accident. I run into a doorstop.
You mean a doorknob?
You know, you're right. A doorknob, I mean.
No, you don't. Unless it was one with knuckles.
Anyways, it was accident. Can you fix?
Yes, please, come sit over here. This accident, is his name Pete Hill? Come on now, you can trust me, Vito.
One of these days, I send him in here on a stretcher.
Or vice versa, if you don't stop this foolishness.
Oh, miseria. That hurts worse than a knuckle.
You're a full-grown man. And fighting is childish. Haven't you ever heard of turning the other cheek?
I tried that. He hit me in my other cheek.
You should just turn your back and walk away.
I tried that too. He kicked me in my walk away.
He should be ashamed of himself, and you should be ashamed too.
I am ashamed. Ashamed that I lose all the time.
Well, if it isn't Rocky Graziano, and it isn't.
Hello, Doctor.
Face it, Vito, somebody up there does not like you.
Somebody down here, too.
Thank you, Mrs. Baker.
You and Pete Hill had better settle your beef. We can't go on filing these reports as accidents.
Okay, Doctor. I tell him.
And fighting on company time, that could get you both fired. You tell him that, too.
Oh, no company time. We do it at a lunch hour. Sometimes the short fights, coffee breaks. Ciao.
Corey? Are you feeling all right?
Uh-huh. Why? Do I look sick?
Now you look just fine, but Carol tells me you've been in your room all afternoon.
She's right.
Why aren't you playing with Earl today?
I can't. He's being punished.
Oh, I see.
I don't. It's not fair.
Do you still think Earl's black eye is your fault?
Yes. I'm going to have to break my secret oath.
Oh? Can you do that?
Uh-huh. If it's a matter of life or death. Earl J. Wagner got the black eye from Henry, a big old bully in our class.
Why did they fight?
'Cause I'm not allowed to.
Well, what does Earl's fighting have to do with you, Corey?
Henry started it. He called me a name and I told him to take it back.
What did he call you?
A nigger.
Oh.
Then Earl J. Wagner told him to take it back, but he wouldn't. Then Earl J. Wagner punched him. Then Henry beat him up.
Oh, I see. Poor Earl.
Not again. Please tell me not again.
You mean Earl's fought with bigger kids before?
He was thrown out of 2 nursery schools for doing just that. Oh, if I live through it, that boy's going to be the death of me.
There's more, Marie.
He didn't bite, too.
No.
Oh, thank goodness. If he had, I think I would have blackened his other eye myself.
You really should be very proud of him.
For fighting? He didn't even win.
He was sticking up for Corey because I've told Corey I don't want him to fight. Henry called Corey a name.
What name?
Nigger.
Oh, no.
I've heard it all my life, Marie. Still not my favorite word. But believe me, it never hurts like that first time.
Poor baby.
For me, it happened in Glade Hill, Indiana. At a school dance. My mother had made me a brand new dress. Yellow organdy with a big satin bow. She said I looked just beautiful. When I got there, none of the boys asked me to dance, and I couldn't understand it. So I asked this girl I knew. And she said, because you're a nigger, Julia.
Mom! I think the baby swallowed my turtle.
no, Earl. I found your turtle in the diaper pail. He's all right. And I'm very proud of you.
You are?
Yes.
Do I have to go back to my room?
Yes.
That boy is one of a kind.
And isn't that a blessing?
Marie, what do you and Lenny say to Earl about fighting?
Well, as a mother, I'm with you, completely against it.
And Lenny?
Well, he's against it, too, in principle.
I figured.
He tells Earl never to pick a fight, but never to run away from one either.
In which case, I trust your meager brain will lead you to draw the inevitable conclusion. Period. Fondest regards, signed, etc.
Fondest regard?
Yeah. That always throws the old buzzard.
Will that be all, Doctor?
Unless you want me to lick the stamp, yes.
Doctor, do you have a minute?
Somehow, Mrs. Baker, that question has the sound of a 50-minute hour.
How do you feel about children fighting?
How many rounds?
Now, I'm serious, Dr. Chegley. I've been teaching Corey not to fight, and I don't know anymore if that's the right thing to do.
You rest assured, Julia. At least one half of the leading child psychologists agree with you.
And the other half?
They disagree with you.
Thank you, Doctor. You have been a great help.
For what it's worth. When I was Corey's age, there was a kid in our class who was always popping off and getting into fights.
And what happened to him?
Well, after a few punches in the mouth, I shut up.
Oh. What are you really trying to tell me, Doctor?
Nobody can make that decision for you, Julia. Corey is your son. But whatever you decide, there's one thing you must teach him.
And what's that?
How to duck.
Mr. Cotazzo, if nothing else, this should teach you not to bet.
I don't mind to lose the bet.
How do you feel about your right incisor? Because you're going to lose that, too.
Mr. Cotazzo, you must stop fighting. You're never going to win.
Why you say that? I win today.
Well, he could be punchy.
No. Davvero. Truly. I lose the fight, but I win my war with Peter Hill.
Really? How did this war get started, anyway?
Peter started. He don't like foreigners. First day on the job, he walk up to me and say, Columbus was a wop.
You should have asked him if his mother was Pocahontas.
I mentioned his mother, but not that way. So we fight.
And you lose. Lost.
Yeah. But Peter, he keep it up. He make fun of my name. What I bring in my lunchbox. How I talk. And always he say that I don't belong here. That I'm not A1 American.
He sounds like a brilliant conversationalist.
Now, that will be about all I can do for you. One more bandage and you won't be able to hold your head up.
Grazie, Doctor. But Pete, he don't know. All the time I'm working on my secret weapon.
Is that a right cross or a left jab?
No, a piece of paper.
A piece of paper?
See, one that say, I'm American citizen. So I study nights. I take the final examination, and today I pass.
Congratulations. I'm happy for you.
Me too. So happy that the first thing I do as A1 citizen is stand up for my rights.
And get creamed again.
And win. Oh. Peter say he gonna stop calling me names now. Cause he know he have to fight me every time he do.
Well, congratulations, champ, but I am glad you're retiring.
I'm glad too. In my heart, Vito is not the fighter. He is a lover. Arrivederci.
Ciao.
Arrivederci.
Oh, ci vedremo.
You know, Dr. Chegley, something just occurred to me.
What's that?
My son Corey has been a citizen all his life. How was school today?
Recess was good.
I see. Any problems with, Henry?
No, he was out.
You know, Corey, black people aren't the only ones who are called names.
Uh-huh. Indians are called dirty redskins.
Those old television movies. Not anymore, Corey. But white people are called a lot of foolish, mean names, too.
Like what?
Darling, good people don't use them. Why waste your time learning? None of them are nice words. And only ignorant people use them.
What's ignorant?
An ignorant person is someone who just doesn't know any better.
Like Henry.
Yes. So when you're called a name, you have to tell the other person to stop, that it's disrespectful to you, and that you don't like it.
What if he doesn't listen to me?
Well, Corey, then you have to be willing to fight.
But I'm not allowed to fight.
If bad people know you're willing to fight, then you may not have to.
Then can I tell Henry I'm willing? He's the only bad person in our class.
Oh, Corey, you don't know what a relief it is to hear that.
What's relief mean?
It means free, happy, and light. Back.
Your cookies are scrumptious.
Why don't I give you the recipe?
I gave it to you.
Oh, that's right.
Mama!
What is it? What's wrong?
Nothing, Mom. Everything's all right.
Corey just had his first fight and he won.
Corey, who are you fighting with?
Al,
Who's Al?
a big third grader.
And she's the toughest kid in the whole school.
She?
Al's a girl.
She's Henry's sister.
Her real name's Elvira.
Corey, you must never fight with girls. Never.
I won't ask the Mom. Al's my friend now. Can I give her a cookie?
You mean she's here?
She's out in the hall.
Ask her to come in, Corey.
It's okay, Al. You can come in. Mama, this is Al. Hi.
Young lady, why did you and Corey fight?
'Cause Henry was scared to.
Yeah.
But I'm not scared of anybody. Me neither. He sure ain't.
Isn't.
Yeah, that's why I like Corey. I think he's cute.
Cute? Him?
Yeah. You want to make something out of it, Wagadorn?
Now. There'll be no fighting in this house, Elvira.
Right. You too, Earl.
If you think Corey's so cute, how come you called him that name?
What name?
I was just teasing him.
What name did you call him, Elvira?
I didn't mean it. Honest. 'Cause he's not really.
What name did you call Corey, young lady?
Fatso.
I'm taking the Arby out to lunch to celebrate her return to work.
Yes, I know, and she is thrilled.
Wait till she learns I'm going to ask for separate checks.
Doctor, you wouldn't.
Oh, yes, I would. And then when I've enjoyed one of her celebrated blood-curdling looks, I'll pay them both.
Doctor, I just speak to Mrs. Yabi. She told me I'm just in time. For you, Doc, and for your nurse lady, I bring a gift.
Oh, Vito, I don't accept bribes.
Oh, this is no bribe. Oh, this is something from my wife. A pizza.
Vito, you are beautiful.
Listen, I have to run, but keep a slice warm for me over the Bunsen burner, huh? Ooh.
Looks like a slice is already missing.
I hope you don't mind. I gave it to Peter Hill.
You're friends now. Good.
I don't know if we're friends, but we don't fight. I find out that Peter Hill is not his real name. He changed it. So when he calls me a wop, I call him a Polak. And you know what he says to me?
What?
Sticks and stones can break my bones, but names, she's never hurt me. So I give him a piece of pizza.